Hello, 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 everybody. Hello, hello. Pastor Mackenzie Kambizi here with Progress on Purpose as we come and move on to the next level. I know that God is blessing you. You're having a good day. I just want to share with us something very important. I really think it will just but move your life and bless your life as it has blessed mine. I just want to talk about never give up, never give up, never give up. That's what I want to share with us on today. I'm going to use a text, 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 24. 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 24. It reads this way: He who calls you is faithful. He who calls you is faithful, who also will do it. Never give up. I just want to talk to some child of God somewhere who has been called by God. There's a call on your life, and you are wondering, Pastor, how can I hold on when all things come against me? And I just want to say to you, never give up. Because this text says, he who calls you is faithful. It does not say you are faithful. It says that he who called you is faithful. And God is so faithful that he will do it. He will do it. Never give up. Never give up. 4 principles that I want to give you on Progress on Purpose today. When God has called you to do something, I want you to understand 4 things that matter. Why you shouldn't give up no matter what comes your way. Because when God has called you, he is faithful. That's what the text says. And here are 4 principles I want you to look at and consider as you move forward. Number 1, sometimes we are called by God to do things that won't yield immediate fruit. Never give up. Never give up. Why shouldn't I give up, Pastor? Because sometimes we're called by God to do things that won't yield immediate fruit. So simply because you don't see an immediate fruit in what you're doing, it doesn't mean that God is not faithful. Simply because the fruit is taking too long to happen as you want it to happen. When God has called you, I've discovered one thing you need is patience. Because you're God. You need to understand he's not in a rush. He's not in a hurry. He's not pacing up and down, wondering what else he can do with your life. He who called you is faithful. Never give up. Because sometimes we are called by God to do things that do not yield fruit immediately. That child of yours may not change immediately. That job may not become what you want immediately. That family that God has called you into may not become what you want it to be immediately. That church may not turn around immediately. But never give up, because he who called you is faithful. The second thing I want you to understand is that when God thinks of you, whenever God thinks of you, there's something he has in mind that you alone are uniquely qualified to do. Never give up. Because when God called you, he had something on mind which you alone are uniquely qualified to do. Never give up, child of God. He who called you is faithful. And here's number 3. I'm looking at 1 Thessalonians chapter 5 and verse 24. That's the one I'm using here today. He who calls you is faithful, who also will do it. Never give up. That's what I'm saying to you today. Why? Because God has an assignment for you which involves you solving a problem. God has an assignment for you which involves you solving a problem. Never give up. Never give up. God is faithful. I want you to have this deep down in your spirit. God is faithful concerning the purposes he has in your life and for your life. So God is an assignment for you which involves solving a problem. And the last point on Progress on Purpose here is be an effective problem solver. If God has called you, you see, many people don't get it. When God calls you, he is calling you to solve a problem. And my encouragement for you from Progress on Purpose is that, listen, be an effective problem solver. Your calling will always be attached to a problem that needs to be solved. That's just how it works. And most people don't get it because they want an easy life where, well, I don't have to suffer. I don't have to go through anything. Well, if God has called you, child of God, your God is an assignment for you, which involves you solving a problem. Good news, be an effective problem solver. Whatever call God has solves a problem. The bigger the problem, the bigger the assignment. The bigger the assignment, the bigger the process of development, the divine situations and circumstances that you need. Because here it is, the bigger the assignment God has for you, the bigger the problem you must solve, and the bigger the process to make you the person who is ready to get it done. Blessings on you, my friends. Never give up. Never give up. Oh, no, no, no. We are not going to give up, because he who began this work in us, God is faithful. 1 Thessalonians 5:24. He who calls you is faithful, and he will do it. Never give up. If you don't give up, you give him a chance to accomplish that which he wants to accomplish through your life. Blessings on you, my friends. Progress on purpose. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Never give up. Blessings on you.